Hey folks, Mr. Justin here with a look at the Secret Weapon brass etch razor wire. I've started with a couple of rows here already coiled up just so I can show you what the detail on this is. You can really see each of the little short tine razors on this wire. Now I've had a lot of folks write or talk to me and say that they'd love to try it, but brass etch is just too difficult, and I am here to dispel that myth. What we're going to start with is a sheet of the Secret Weapon brass etch razor wire. I already have a set that I've pulled out, and I use the Krylon Camo Brown spray just to give it kind of a rusty color. You can dry brush it after this, add a little silver, spray paint it whatever color you like, whatever's going to work for you. Now on the frame here, you can see there are little tabs holding the rows together, tabs at the end holding it onto the frame, but otherwise it is one continuous 16-foot long loop back and forth on this thing. You get 16 feet of razor wire with this. And all you have to do to get started here is cut some of those little tabs off. I'm going to start with 2 rows just to get us a short little length of razor. Cut extra tabs, it's not a problem. You miss one, it's not a problem. You'll know as soon as you start to try to pull it apart here. Now when you're done, you have enough rows. Just cut off the end of a row here, one of those little loops. You're just going to snip at the end. So you can see I've got 2 rows of razor wire, and I'm going to start by stretching this out. Make it straight, and it's as simple as, if you're trying to make a coil, take a paintbrush or a pen or even a pencil, whatever you like, whatever gives you the thickness that you're looking for to make your coil. For that first coil I wanted something large, so I used a micron pen. In this case I'm wrapping it around one of the Raphael paintbrushes to get a nice tight small coil. So I'm just holding it in place on one end with my fingers, wrapping around, pressing it flat with my fingers as I go. You do want to be careful as you do this. It is somewhat sharp. It won't necessarily cut you, but it can grab at your skin, and it will certainly stick to clothing if you're not careful with it. So once you're done, get your finger on one end and the other and just twist and pull tight. Slide it off of your rod or your pencil or your paintbrush. Again, you've got a nice tight coil of very realistic short tine razor wire. You compare this to some of the stuff out there from a couple of other manufacturers, which is just a wire wrapped around a wire, and you'll see the difference right away. But it's that easy to work with. Give it a shot. Any questions? Drop an email to misterjustin@secretweaponminiatures.com. Thanks again.